Hello, 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 everybody. How are you? What's going on? I don't think that anyone's here, but we'll just hang out for a little bit, see what happens. Happy Wednesday. Hope that you're doing well. Just hang out. If you come in, say hello. I'd love to talk to you before we do whatever we're going to do today. My camera is kind of not working, but anyway, tell me if you can see me okay. I think it's okay. All right. I see there's one person here. But we're going to do a little non-duality gathering today, which is near and dear to my heart and what I do and everything. My whole book that I'm writing right now is all about that. So, hello, LJK. Good morning. Good to see you. I'm like LJK. How you doing? How are you? What's happening? This title isn't a big drawer, but this will stay on the replay. So we'll see how far we get today. It might be short, might be long. We don't know. We always, at the beginning, we always do a little quiet time before we get to talking and everything. So, maybe we should do that. Let's do a little quiet time before we get talking. How's LJK? How is the picture? Because I am on my camera on my computer. So it's a little different. It's not nearly as good of a camera. You see me okay? You're well. I'm good. Good. Everything's great, actually. Hello, new people that are coming in. Hello, everybody. Hello. You can say hello when you come in. That would be awesome. Okay, thanks for the thumbs up. Okay, people came and left. All right, I guess my picture's okay. The whole situation is different. Okay. All right, we're going to sit quietly for a few minutes. Just breathe. And that's all we're doing. There's no goal here. We're just sitting. I just like starting this way. Okay, so let's go. Here we go. We're just breathing. No goal at all. Sorry, everybody. Back. Get back in. Few deep breaths. And slowly come back to the room. Oh, looks like there's more people here. Awesome. Okay. All right, everybody. I have to use my computer camera. So happy Wednesday, everybody. Good to see you. Sorry about that interruption. I had exterminator asking, but I don't mean it. How is everyone doing? We're going to talk today. We're going to talk about, and I do need to know if can someone please put into the chat, is the camera okay? Because this is not a great camera. Is it okay? Can someone tell me that? And then we'll get going. Everyone that's watching the rebroadcast, hello. Looks okay. Hello, Fierce Angel. Yes. Hello, Carol. Hello, Carol. I got your thing after. Anyway, Carol, I'll text you later. You and I. Anyway, okie dokie. All right, everybody. So, if you don't know me, most of you know me. My name is Max Ryan. I talk and have conversations surrounding the idea of abiding non-dual awareness, right? So this is called the continual search. We're talking about the continual search here, and it is a non-duality gathering today, right? So what does that mean? There's a perfect example. Perfect example if you were just here. I mean, if you were just here, if you're joining us, whatever. If you're just here during our little quiet time, the exterminator ding-donged my bell. That didn't sound very good, but ding-donged my bell. And I immediately was like, oh, that's happening. Go get it. I was like, no, thank you. Shut the door. Came back. Boom. Right here. This is an example. Just follow me on this. This is an example of everything is as it is. I'm going to give you, yeah. So the way that this character, because this is not, there's truth here, but the character isn't the truth. The truth, I mean, the character was like, okay, but it up. Okay, now we're here. This is what's happening. One of the biggest things, one of the biggest aspects of abiding non-dual awareness is that the character tends to accept what is. It tends to stop resisting what is, and tends to, this is just a symptom of it, a symptom of non-dual, a pointer towards non-dual awareness, is that the character itself begins to be like, I guess that's happening. Okay. It doesn't. Now here's the character that is very stuck in the dream state or the illusion. Could have done this. Could have done this. Oh, God damn it. There's someone at my door. I'm doing a quiet time with my people. I guess I'll get up and I'll figure it out. And damn it. Do you understand? Say yes in the chat if you understand what I'm talking about. It's very different. And this is just a little pointer to when it starts to, this starts to happen, when non-dual awareness starts to happen. Yes, thank you. When abiding non-dual awareness starts to happen, there tends to be now listen, this is what's going to happen, is that I'm going to tell you this, and your character is going to be like, oh, I need to let go of what is. No, you don't need to do anything. That is the whole trick of the whole thing, is that you don't need to do anything. As the Course in Miracles would say, I need do nada. I need do nothing, right? So your character is hearing this and goes, oh, I have to start to accept what is now. So if I start to accept what is, no, that's your character doing that. Your character can't do it. Well, it's going to attempt to do it, but it's not going to be truthful. Does it make sense? It just happens. It's one of the byproducts, right? It's one of the byproducts. It's nothing that you go for. It just happens, right? Because everything in the dream state, in duality, is subject, object, subject, object, subject, object. There's Max, and then there's the doorbell, right? There's Max, and then there's you. There's Max, and then there's the camera. There's Max, and then there's other camera that wasn't really working very well, so I had to use that camera. There's Max and his phone, right? Everything in duality is subject-object. When non-duality begins to occur or begins to be peered into, I don't know the word you call it, because there is no word, then the line between subject and object begins to get thinner. You know, they talk about the dead people are behind the veil. I cracked myself up. You know, the dead people are behind the veil. So the dead people are behind the veil. So you have to make the veil thin so you can get over to the dead people. Do you know what I'm talking about? That metaphor kind of applies here. When it gets thin between the dream state and truth, because truth is one, truth is all that there is, right? That would be called non-duality, abiding non-dual awareness. Then there isn't well, obviously in the dream state, there's a exterminator and then there's a Max, of course. But in truth, it's just what happens. It's just what's happening, right? Everything is just what is happening right now without a character. So when we talk about non-duality and we talk about the continual search, the character always is in a search, right? So let's just take the example of that I just had, right? So that example of the guy coming and this character just getting up, opening the door, saying, no, thank you, bye-bye, coming back, very easy peasy. When the character's deep in the dream state, it is very, very concerned with what? Control. Controlling other people, controlling the day, controlling the character for sure. Controlling. So if it doesn't go the way it's supposed to go, then there's what? Resistance. That is, if there's a lot of resistance going on, then the dream state is alive and well. Right? And if there's not the Course in Miracles, which is a non-duality teaching, if you read my Substack, I thought it was a pretty good one just this last week about the path to non-duality through A Course in Miracles. Go read that, maxryan.substack.com. Is that the Course in Miracles would say, if you're not experiencing miracles on a daily basis, it is sure sign that you are trusting in your ego, meaning your character. So when you're not trusting in the ego or the character, well, there's no you to trust, but we're not going to go there right now. There is a flow of joy. Things just seem to be like, whoa, that happened. Wow, that happened. Oh, that's interesting. And it's not all good and it's not all bad, because there is no good and there is no bad. There only is what is. The only thing that's making it good or bad is the character's interpretation of it or of the world or of that person or of itself, of course, for sure. So here, we're just going to talk and we're just going to, anything that might come up for you, anything that you have a question about, that if there's something resonating with you right now, please put it in the chat. These are conversations that we have here. So if there's anything that you'd like to know or that you've had an experience of, I would love to just chill and chat about it, right? Let me say this, the continual search kind of subtitle, yeah, whatever, here is that the character that lives in duality, that is duality, will never stop searching. The better job, the better life, the healthier body, the whatever happens to be, because it's always over where? There. It's always over there. It's never here. But here, it's all here. It's all here. It's not over there. There is no there. Okay, take a deep breath. So, whatever comes up for you, we'll hang out and wait for people to put in the chat what's coming up for them. I just spoke a lot, so something might be coming up for you. I don't know. I have a couple of cool announcements, but I will do that later. You can ask anything. There's no right or wrong questions either. Nothing is right or wrong. You can ask the dumbest question. I might answer it. I'd like it to be around what, fits, but that's okay. Whatever you want. Fine with me. Just stay. Hello, Just stay. I'm glad. Some people do Shireen Brazil with me. It's an incredible, incredible practice. I'm so glad, Just stay. I love it. Good for you. Could be Just stay. You just share stuff. I'm just sharing stuff. But that's okay. Sure. Thank you so much. I appreciate it a lot. If you could give a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. Just because of the algorithm and everything. Just kind of helps. If you'd like to help. Fierce Angel says, how did it unsubscribe me? Does it not know that I'm your biggest? It unsubscribed you? Listen, YouTube is crazy. Gotta resubscribe then, I guess. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe, and then it will tell you. Usually Wednesdays is when I do this. Here. But I might be back on Friday because I screwed something up. I might be back on Friday. Here. And once again, any comment or question about what we've been talking about is totally fine if you want to. Otherwise, we'll just chill. I was going to say something earlier and I just remembered. You know, in the dream state, in duality, they say everything is a relationship. Everything is a relationship. That's the same thing as saying subject object, because you have a relationship with everything, right? And then they say, and there's nothing wrong at all with any of this. It's not like duality bad, non-duality good. This is not what we're saying at all, because that would be what? That would be duality. But you have a relationship with everything in the dream state. So there's a character, which is not real, which is a whole bunch of stories and beliefs and feelings that have been created, right? And then there's whatever it's dealing with. It's dealing with a book. It's dealing with a coffee. It's dealing with its mother. It's dealing with its lover. It's dealing with whatever. So you have a relationship to money. You have a relationship to your mother. You have the relationship to yourself. And a lot of times in the dream state, which is fine, a lot of people don't have a very good relationship with themselves, right? So I wanted to say that, but abiding non-dual awareness, there is no self, right? There is only one. So in abiding non-dual awareness, there's no relationship to self. There just is what is. Capiche? No one has anything? It's fine if you don't. It's fine. Okay, we're going to wrap up. So here we go. Well, we're going to do this every once in a while because this is literally one of my favorite things to be. The character loves to talk about this and speak about this and share about this and have interactions about what we're talking about right now. So we'll definitely do more of this. I might be back on Friday. So make sure you're subscribed with the bell. Just to let you know, my book is now on Amazon, and it is this weekend. I found out that it is on the Amazon bestseller list for New Age self-help books. So it's called Say Yes If, and you can find that on Amazon all around the world. So there's that. And I'm working on my new book. And if you want to find out anything more about me or get on my Substack newsletter where I write at least one article a week, There's a ton on there. You would go to maxryan.substack.com, which is below, and you can subscribe there. And once you subscribe, we'll send emails at least once a week, sometimes more, about articles that I'm doing, that I've done, about announcements. There's an announcement coming up for the summer. Let me tell you that's coming up. And I think that's it. Oh, and Insight Timer. Insight Timer, I'm on there. Also, there's a lot of things on there that too. And also, of course, on YouTube. So does anyone want to say anything before we go? Nada? All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much for being here, and replay viewers. Listen, check out, listen again to this, if you can. Check out the other, I have here, private continual search gatherings with a few people. So you might learn from that. I don't know. You don't have to learn anything, so it doesn't matter. But if you're interested in this, it is really, and my next book is all about this. My Substack is really dedicated to this. So yeah. All right, everybody. Thanks for being here. And you're welcome, LJK. Enjoy your day or your evening or your middle of the night or your sleep, whatever, wherever you are. And I'll talk to you all really soon. Probably Friday at this point. So, all right. Love you so much. Au revoir.